we business?
We are in business.
Hello, welcome new subscribers, welcome old subscribers, welcome people who like the show but decide that's not worth subscribing. I understand completely.
Well, I doubt there's any of them. That's a very niche group.
Okay, like was a strong word.
Okay.
People who stumble upon and watch.
Stumble.
Then again, though, if you stumble upon a podcast, a video podcast with two idiots sitting at the table, you don't listen to the first 10 minutes. You just fast forward and see what's going on here. Right?
I mean, we've all been there. You do that all the time, I'm sure.
I don't watch video podcasts, including this one. I don't like how I sound or look. So that plays into it.
Oh, you should take more pride in your appearance.
Nope.
You do sound like a fool, though, so.
Yeah. Do you ever hear yourself on the telephone?
No.
Like, you leave a message. You never heard a message? Like, someone... I don't know how to get into this.
So you call your own voicemail, leave yourself a message.
I've definitely heard myself in messages. See, I commit a lot of crimes, and I have to leave a lot of messages on phones.
Alibis.
So when I'm in court, they play them back. That's when I hear them.
Oh. How's that working for you?
That's the problem. They've never worked because they don't sound like me.
Like, oh, this isn't you.
And because I say the date and the time I'm calling, but it never coincides with when the message is left.
Well, you got to call when you're doing the crime.
Busy.
Oh.
How hard it is to got a slippery phone around, rubber gloved, blood-covered hands?
I don't know what you're doing, sir, but good luck in your endeavors.
I mean, nothing heinous. Where's your heinous level at? What's your heinous line? Where do you draw the line for heinous?
I don't know. Maybe starting small brush fires? I don't know.
I saw Tyler Perry's Acrimony yesterday.
Oh, how was that?
That was fantastic. I love Tyler Perry.
I don't.
I love Tajari P. Henson, and she was incredible in that. But I'm not going to go out and say it's a fucking masterpiece. I just like that the movie was made, and I enjoyed my time while I was there. But some crazy shit went down. Like, just shit where I had to laugh. Like, it's a thriller, horror, suspense type of movie. Like, not something Tyler Perry usually puts his hands in. I mean, I know Medea Halloween's kind of scary. It has Boo right in the title.
Oh, see, now I was thinking that's what you were talking about.
It has Boo right in the title.
Well, that's scary.
Terrifying. But no, it's about a woman whose boyfriend cheats on her. They eventually she forgives him, get married, and all kind of things happen. 18 years fly by. He's an inventor.
18 years just fly by.
It's how it happens in the movie.
Okay.
Like the sentence says 18 years flies by like minutes. That's exactly what happens in the movie. Like, that's how they progress the story to the current time.
I feel like you missed so much, though.
No, because that was the point. Is that nothing was changing. There were no tent posts for their life. There was nothing to base the time passing on.
Tent posts for their lives.
Yeah.
Did you write this book?
What do you mean?
It sounds like a goddamn romance novel or self-help book.
Self-help.
Yeah, I guess.
Trust me, there's nothing healthy about anybody's mentality in this movie. It's weird though, because the characters change at the beginning. You love one character, you hate another, and then they flip flop, and then they flip flop again, and they flip flop again, and at the end you're like, okay, I see what happened, and it's just fuckery. I enjoyed it more than Ready Player One. Yeah,
how was that? Heard you hated it.
I didn't like it. It's not for me. It just felt like a subreddit just blowing each other. Like, they're just jerking each other off. That's what it felt like to me.
Well, it's pretty much all it is. You should read the book.
I read somebody's review about the book, or said something like, I don't want to read somebody's Facebook likes page written out as a manifesto.
That's all it is.
And I mean, put it this way. There were a lot of people. There were more people in the theater for Ready Player One on premiere night than 80% of the Marvel movies I went to see.
Really?
On premiere night, yeah.
I know a lot of people have been looking forward to it. I don't know why. It just does not look enjoyable to me at all.
See, I might. This is one where I may have enjoyed it more had I watched the trailer, because I did not know what to expect. I had no basis. I didn't know that it was going to be 85% animation.
I think the only thing people enjoyed was watching the trailers and stuff and seeing different things from franchises.
Oh, trust me, that's what people liked in the movie. Because especially there was this kid in front of me, it's his favorite movie of all time. I promise you, it's his Schindler's List. He'll never see a better movie. Anytime something happens, something would happen, he'd elbow in his buddy. Like, it was the craziest thing in the world.
You loved it. Why weren't you in there sitting next to him?
No, listen. I liked when he was getting excited because I was like, okay, somebody's enjoying it. It allowed me to be like, okay, but then also in my head I'm like, but I don't get it. Why are we happy? Like, what are we so excited about? It's not like these things don't exist. Like, these things exist in their own realms. Why are we excited to bring them together and mush them into a sand pie? Because that's what it is.
Sand
There's
pie.
no flavor in it. It's just sand. It's just all mushed together in sand.
That's probably the best review of that movie I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I don't even need to see it now.
And there were very enjoyable parts. And I thought about it like, I understand, like, because I get excited in, like, the Marvel movies and shit when they'll just mention something quickly or, like, they'll touch on a subject. And I got excited about it. But this just does that at a pace of, like, nobody has attention spans. Like, just boom, 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 boom. Reference, 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 reference. Gotta dig through it to find the fucking story.
Oh, that sounds awful.
There's
too many references.
The story's okay, but the amount of references and just even little things that I was just like, oh, man. There's one moment where the kid in front of me, I have no doubt he had an orgasm.
That good?
No doubt he had an orgasm.
What
Do you
happened?
mind me spoiling it for you?
No, absolutely not.
All right, and I am going to spoil it, so fast forward about a minute. That's probably way too long, but I'm just to be on the safe side. In the final battle scene, this one of the main characters is just sitting there not doing anything, and they keep yelling at him, "We need you." And as this like giant Mecha Godzilla, not in quotes, that's what
It's
he is.
actually Mechagodzilla. Okay.
Yeah. As Mecha Godzilla's attacking, this kid stands up and he jumps up and he says, "I take the form of Gundam."
Oh God.
And he just turns into a monster Gundam to fight this thing. And the kid in front of me is creaming all over the seat in front of him because he's like, he was so excited. And I was like, okay, like Gundam exists in its own universe, and I feel like it's cooler than this. I feel like everything that was put into this, because of the other things around it, it made it less cool.
That makes sense.
Like, every single reference was dumbed down by other references, even if they were cool themselves. They made The Shining uncool for me in this movie.
Oh? How?
There's a whole... like, basically if there's 3 main chapters that they have to do, like 3 main adventures,
Yeah.
one of them is solely, like, in The Shining.
Oh. That puts a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't even
Like,
see it.
there were very enjoyable parts. Towards the end of it, like, after everything got cleared up is a weird way to wrap that up. I heard a woman behind me say, "This shit's long." And I've never agreed more. Like, I wanted to turn around and say, mm-hmm. Because it was, if you notice a movie's long, it's long.
It's too long. It's too long.
But I know, how long is Infinity War? Is it going to be 3 hours?
I think it's 2:45 right now.
Ready Player One was 2:22.
Ooh. That's how long Black Panther
It
was.
was really... I've seen Black Panther 5 times. I didn't catch it that long. I didn't think it was that long.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's a difference. If you enjoy it, and then...
Yeah. And I'm not saying I did enjoy it. Like, there were enjoyable moments. And this is one of those times where it sounds like I say this too often. I don't think it was for me. I don't think I'm the demo that it's aimed at.
Well, of course
I'm a
not.
little too hip.
You're certainly something.
I don't spend my time... I'm not... There's no reason to insult everybody that liked this movie. Because if you like it, please. But for some reason, for me, it didn't do it. And I saw somebody praising Spielberg for his direction of this. Do you actually direct animation? I feel like the animators do most of that work.
I mean, you still go do the storyboards and stuff.
But you're not there, like, telling the actors how to act or directing the camera shots, really. Like, isn't that in the animators? I don't know. I'm asking.
They might actually act it out when they're doing the voiceovers. And then they just kind of either green screen it in or they mocap.
I will also say, though, that in addition to the references coming so fast that you don't have an attention span, I was trying to focus to find some references, and because the whole first 5 minutes is one large sweeping scene through the universe, the Ready Player One universe. I was sick.
Oh yeah?
It made me sick. It was constant moving and 1,000 things moving at once.
Oh, I don't want to see that. Once I get car sick, I'm done.
Put it this way, if that scene in Black Panther made you sick, you would never make it through the first 3 minutes of this movie.
Definitely not seeing it
You
now.
would never make it through the first
Nope.
3 minutes.
Might go see it with some sunglasses on or something.
What else did I see?
Tomb Raider?
I saw Tomb Raider. I did have a question.
Well, I don't know if I have an answer.
Did you play the new Tomb Raider game?
No. Wait, well, not the newest.
I think the new Tomb Raider game is what it's based on.
Yeah, the reboot.
Like,
yeah.
wasn't there paranormal stuff? Because I wanted to ask, was the original Tomb Raider, was there any paranormal stuff in it?
No, I think it was more... Well, maybe. I thought it was kind of more...
Also, not sure if this is a spoiler.
Remember.
Was her dad alive in the last game?
I don't think...
Oh, he's a main character in this one.
Oh, yeah?
In the movie. He pops up.
Huh.
That might be a spoiler.
That definitely is a spoiler. We're just spoiling all the movies.
I enjoyed Tomb Raider, though. Pacific Rim Uprising.
How was that?
Wow, is that thing getting shit on by everybody?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Apparently, it's... Okay, preface it by saying, I really enjoyed it. Going in, expecting just monsters, like kaiju and robots, really enjoyed it.
But that's all it was.
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
What's wrong with that?
I guess they make these movies because they make a shit ton of money overseas.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
In Asia, they make a fuck ton of money. That's really the only reason they're made. I saw a lot of people complaining that the story was awful, the scripting was terrible.
Okay, that's like saying you're watching Power Rangers for the story.
I thought it was okay, but I wasn't there for that.
I was there for the rubber suit monsters and
I was there for the kaiju
robots.
and the robots.
Yes.
And there was enough of a story there that it grabbed me. I wasn't crying by any means.
I mean, you might have been.
There was nothing that made me cry during this movie, but I really loved it. So Tomb Raider. So I love Simon. Really liked Love Simon. It's just the greatest thing about it is it's almost paint by numbers the exact like stereotypical romance high school movie, like John Hughesian romance novel, but with the added gay, coming out story with it.
Interesting.
That's the best part about it, is that it adds it in, and it's like, yes, it's fucking normal. I don't know why this hasn't happened fucking before. Hurricane Heist might be the worst movie I'll love this year. Man, is it bad. It is awful, and I couldn't look away. I don't know if you enjoy bad movies the way I do, but there's a moment when you're watching a bad movie and you realize it's bad, but you're enjoying it, where something clicks and you're like, it's time to fucking sit back and eat this thing. Because it happened to me in this. There's a scene where there's a monster hurricane going on, and they're in a mall, and all the because I guess in a hurricane there's high pressure. He has an app on his phone because he's like a meteorologist.
Yeah.
Tells him the air pressure outside.
Oh, that's good.
So they plan up to meet these like robbers here, and as they're meeting and trying to save these hostages, they go into a sporting goods store and like tie ropes around themselves that are still connected to the store. And their plan is to, when they get into like a standoff, he shoots a flare gun into the skylight of the mall, and the pressure sucks everybody out, and they're just dangling by these fucking ropes above the store. Like, I was like, oh man, this is it. This is the one right here. The acting is terrible. There's not one line delivered that doesn't sound like it was done 25,000 times incorrectly, and they just said fuck it.
No, I told you I thought this was a Fast and Furious movie.
It's made by the guy.
But like on the commercials for it says Fast and Furious, and it says made by the guy. But I didn't know that. I just thought Fast and Furious, Hurricane Heist. I was like, no, Jesus Christ.
And like at certain points, they make the science so important and so realistic, and then 1 second later, just don't even care.
Just out the window.
There's 3 trucks, identical trucks, driving down this highway trying to escape the storm. 2 are right beside each other. One's in front of it. Identical beside each other. The one gets sucked up, and the other just keeps driving. I don't understand where the science is in that. Like, just doesn't make sense to me.
Huh. Maybe he had less stuff in it.
Loved the shit out of it.
Well, that's good.
All these, I think we might talk about the other movies. Gringo, I don't really care. Wrinkle in Time is gorgeous, but it's not a very good movie.
We talked about that, I believe.
And we talked about Red Sparrow, how it's just her naked the whole time.
Yeah. We did.
And now we have wrestling to talk about.
Wrestling!
Because this will be the last episode we do, unless we get a short one in somehow before WrestleMania.
We barely do this.
We barely get the long ones in.
You're really shooting for the star.
Oh, my mic wasn't on.
Oh.
Shit. Are we good? Do you think yours picked me up?
Yeah, you're loud.
All right. So we're going to predict NXT TakeOver, New Orleans. And then we'll predict Mania. I was trying to think of a punishment for this. I wish we had more people involved than just you and me, though.
Yeah. I don't know what a good punishment is.
I thought, like, because I've been watching Cultaholic and their punishments, and they've been doing ones that are related to the region.
Well, the last one, didn't he take like a 6-hour bus trip?
No, yeah.
I'm out, man.
Yeah.
I got shit to do, man.
No, you don't. But I feel like we could do something New Orleans-y, but I don't know what has to do with New Orleans. Like, I know gumbo is involved. I do a really good accent, but I don't know what else.
Yeah, but you can't eat gumbo.
Yeah, I know.
What if we could eat, like, plain grits? Like, no seasoning, just cooked grits. Like a bowl of cooked grits. Just a bowl.
One bowl of dry... No, not dry. They'd be cooked, right?
They're cooked, but believe me, they're dry. And no drink.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
I mean, it's probably not good entertainment, but I'm not going to enjoy it.
And if we get somebody else's picks, then they'll be added into that.
Yes. I feel like Brian would struggle.
Bowl of grits.
And man.
Bowl of plain. I can't do that.
No, we can do
grits and ranch. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does.
What's a Louisiana condiment? There is Louisiana hot sauce.
I feel like that'd make it at least enjoyable.
Okay, bearable. What's a Louisiana condiment? Where's Catalina?
France?
I know there's a Catalina off the coast. I don't think it's off the coast, but in California somewhere.
Oh, maybe there is. Maybe that's where it's from. I thought.
You're thinking of Venice?
Oh, with the little weenies.
No, that's Vienna.
Ah, damn it.
And those are sausages.
Weenie sausages, same thing.
By the way, Vienna sausages, probably the number 3 thing stolen from Dollar General when we used to steal from Dollar General high as shit. Guess who didn't eat them? Hated them. Hated them.
That's why you take them.
I wouldn't. But if I had to add up like what we as a collective unit would steal, they were probably number 3 on the list.
Unit. I love it.
I stole a lot of Pringles. I'm a big Pringle guy.
I like Pringles.
I love Pringles.
They're just unflavored enough.
But, like, think of the logistics of stealing a can of Vienna sausages and a tube of Pringles.
Wow, that's what your trench
We
was
were
for.
professionals. We were professionals.
Maybe, I don't know, I feel like DG just didn't care.
Somebody's mom worked there. I can't remember whose it was.
Yeah. Must have been it.
Oh, it was Dixon's mom.
Oh, well, that explains
she
everything.
worked there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, she definitely tried to follow us a couple times. Thanks for cracking your knuckles right into the
I didn't
microphone.
mean to. It was totally impulsive.
I didn't know we were doing an ASMR thing. I didn't know that's what was going on.
Don't get. No. I don't feel like listening to
I
Brian.
don't know why you're mad. It exists.
I know it exists, but Brian gets so upset about it.
All right, let's start talking about this then. Oh, by the way, I didn't bring any books because it's been 3 weeks since we've done this. I had 45 plus books. I went to pick up my briefcase and it was heavy as shit. I just said, I don't feel like taking all these out of my thing, let alone pulling them all out and having you say, oh God, man, too many books. I read one.
I did read one, and you didn't bring books, so
No, but I read that book.
I didn't even bring it up.
2 weeks ago when it came out. That's when I read it. I've also been
I
reading,
literally just got it.
I've also been reading a back issue a day.
I saw. I've been live tweeting.
I've went through the alphabet.
I don't
I don't know
live
if you've
tweeting
caught
is.
on to that.
No.
I've done one through every letter.
I can't put my own shit in alphabetical order, let alone pay attention to what someone else is doing.
I went through every letter so far. What was the last one I did? Do you remember? U? No, it was after U. It was V, because I did Vision of Scarlet Witch.
Okay, maybe I'm not paying that much attention because I don't even remember
You've
the
seen
last
like
one I
6
saw.
of them.
Yeah,
You've seen like 6 out of all of them I've done so far.
I saw two and one. It's the last one I saw.
So M. Because I put 2 and 1 for M for Marvel. Marvel 2 and 1.
It's been a little bit. I don't get out tweets every day.
I don't do it every day either. I usually do it 4 days a week. Because Fridays I usually miss it. But let's talk about NXT TakeOver. If you're not into wrestling and you tune into this for some other reason, there's a very niche audience that likes wrestling, comics, stupid bullshit, and white dudes that really enjoys this.
I don't know if enjoys the word, but they tolerate. You know,
That's a very specific audience.
I don't know. I feel like if you like wrestling, you like comic books.
I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true.
I feel like wrestling is real life comic books.
Kind of.
Yeah, so
By the way, the next episode of Riverdale is a musical episode.
I love nothing more than musical
Carrie,
episodes.
the musical
Oh
episode.
God,
They're doing Carrie.
I'm in so
You've
hard.
missed the whole season.
I don't care. I'll jump in whenever, man.
Guess who's playing Carrie?
Cheryl.
Yep.
Oh,
She forced her way in. Because guess who's directing it? Shocker.
Veronica.
No, guess who's directing it? Go the most obvious musical director in the school.
Grundy.
Oh, you haven't seen this season.
Is she back?
She pops back up.
I thought she was dead.
Why did you think she was dead?
Because that guy broke into her house and slit her throat.
Okay, you saw that part of the season. She's dead.
Then how she pop back up?
She doesn't.
Oh.
I thought you only saw the first season, and I thought she popped back up.
That is the end of the first season.
I thought that was the end of the second.
I have seen none of the second
I think
season.
that's end of first episode of second season.
Okay, but I did watch the first 2 episodes. You're right.
Yeah.
I need to watch that Hot Tub Kiss episode.
And the Betty
Yeah, I do.
Serpent episode.
Wow, I'm uncomfortable. Hi. Anyway, yeah. Carrie musical. Great.
Kevin is directing it.
Oh,
Obviously.
I thought you hated Kevin on there.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem I have with Kevin. When Archie's dad's in it, Kevin's okay. Because Archie's dad is head and shoulders the worst character in the show.
I see.
Worst
I
actor,
see.
worst character.
He brings the bar down.
Whenever he's off it, I'm like, wow, Kevin, you're here to make bad decisions. That's all he does. This isn't really a spoiler for you. When there's a murderer in your town and you decide to go for a jog in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night, poor decision.
What if you're trying to, get yourself legally declared dead?
I mean, if you want to die, do it.
I mean, Dee did it.
If you get into a car with a stranger in the middle of the woods, bad decisions.
Okay, now there's some red flags there. He needs to address something.
But okay, well, he was cruising. It was the woods where they cruise.
Like burn cruise or
No, like cruising for men.
oh, is that a term?
Hmm?
Okay.
But now it's time for wrestling. So if you're not into wrestling, you can punch out now. And by that I mean walk through this door, tell him to take his glasses off, and get him.
Mike is broken. I hope you didn't get all that noise.
I don't know who Mike is, but he's fine. Like Bullet Club. Okay. NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
Nolans.
Don't make me do all of this in an accent.
Oh God, please don't. Please don't. Oh God.
Have you watched any NXT in leading up to this? Like, do you know half of the shit going on?
No.
I thought you would try to catch up because
I've
we're going to see them after Mania.
I've been trying. I've been busy.
I love how you're trying is simply thinking about it.
Yeah.
There's no other effort than thinking about it. You know what? I've tried, and that's just you. I should do that, and then not doing anything.
That is exactly my try.
I know.
I do very little do. It's a lot of try.
It's all try. You should write a self-help book.
Don't do, just try.
And don't even try. Just think about trying.
I like how I think about writing a book.
Try.
Okay.
Try to write it. First is the NXT... Well, I don't know what order they're going to be in, but this is the order I put it in. The NXT Tag Title match between the Undisputed Era, current champions, and the winners of the Dusty Rhodes Classic, which will be decided this week on NXT. And it is either Authors of Pain or Roderick Strong and his mystery partner, who they've already won 2 matches together, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne. Who do you got in mind?
Okay, give me Pete Dunne.
You think Strong and Dunne beat AOP and then beat Undisputed Era?
Well, now, hold on, because I think there's been a storyline between AOP and Undisputed Era, hasn't there?
I mean, AOP came back. It's not really a...
Okay, then give me Pete Dunne.
But remember, if AOP wins the Dusty Classic, they'll be the only team to do it 2 years in a row. It's also only been on for like 3 years.
Well, okay, so then they're fine. Give me Pete Dunne. He's a monster.
He's a bruiserweight. So you want Strong and Dunne.
Strong Dunes.
I think it's Dunne. I
Dunne.
say it differently every time. I'm pretty sure it's Dunne.
You do.
So you want Strong and Dunne. I think Strong and Dunne... Now, are we...
Okay, is this double pick?
Are we doing 2 points for this?
Okay, so yeah. Give me them make it, but give me Undisputed Era winning.
What happened?
It's what I wanted in my head. I didn't know we were flip-flopping.
How did that happen?
That's how I got there.
How did that just happen?
What do you mean?
Because I'm picking the same thing.
Because isn't Undisputed Era Adam Cole? But he doesn't wrestle on the tag team.
He's not in the tag team. It's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Okay, Bobby Fish. He's got a cool name.
Kyle O'Reilly plays the belt like a guitar when he comes out. That's all that matters.
Oh, like La Parka.
He plays a chair, though. Well, I'm doing the same pick, so...
Oh.
Okay, next is the NXT North American Championship ladder match, which is a brand new title being introduced. In it, we have 6 men: EC3, Adam Cole, Ricochet, Velveteen Dream, Lars Sullivan, and Killian Dane.
What a match!
And I firmly believe that any one of these men could be elevated through this. It's hard for me to predict. Adam Cole's been taking a lot of losses. But for some reason, I don't see him winning this because I feel like EC3 and Ricochet are brand new. Let me grab the booking seat for a minute. If I were booking this, Dane and Lars Sullivan have something going on right now with each other.
Okay.
So they're probably going to take each other out of it. I think Velveteen Dream is going to put on a hell of a performance. I'd love to see him win it, but I think he has a title shot coming up, like an NXT title shot. I think it's going to happen shortly for him. He might not win that, but I think that's going to happen. I don't think Ricochet is going to win. He's going to put on an incredible performance, but I think Ricochet and Adam Cole start a series, which leaves, and I am talking with my heart for a little bit on this one.
I see.
I pick EC3 to win this. Even though his promo when he came out on NXT kind of made him a star already, so he doesn't need it. And it's hard for me to pick anybody over Adam Cole or Velveteen Dream. Those are two of my favorite people in NXT, and you got EC3, and it's rough for me. But I'm picking EC3 to win it.
Okay. I am going to pick Velveteen Dream. He just got a shirt. He's hot right now. He oozes sex.
I wrote Velveen.
Velveeta Cheese will win the North American Championship.
Okay, it's on the docket. It should be an incredible match, though. It's going to be unbelievable. I'd like that to close, but you have to put that early in the show, though, because you can't have an NXT title match.
I'd be tired.
Near that thing.
I'd be tired. I can only do so many yes chants.
You're not doing a yes chant in my house.
I am doing a
5-minute timeout. I'm going to put a sign on the door. If you do a yes chant, you get 5 minutes in the hallway. Door closed.
I'm still popping.
You can pop all you want.
Pop for Hurricane.
But no yeses.
I don't think anything's going to pop that Hurricane pop.
Next up, we have an unsanctioned match between Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
To get his job back.
So you saw that.
I've been following.
So if Ciampa wins, Gargano is banned from NXT forever. And if Gargano wins, he will have his job back in NXT. Who do you have and why?
I think we're going to get Gargano wins and the other guy gets called up.
You think Ciampa's getting called up?
Yeah.
Interesting. So you're taking Gargano.
Yeah.
I'm taking Ciampa for the opposite reason. I think Ciampa stays in NXT, builds more of a reputation for himself, and Gargano's going up. Even if he just goes to 205.
Gargano's Johnny Wrestling.
Yes.
Okay, and Ciampa's the one with that wife.
Psycho Killer. No, Johnny Gargano has the wife.
The girl that's not his wife. Who fights...
No, that's Adrian Cien Almas.
Oh. Yeah, I'll stick with it. I'm alright. I don't know what's happening.
Ciampa's the guy that you thought was Ed Plummer that attacked Gargano.
Oh.
They used to be tag partners in DIY.
Oh, there's no way he's getting called up. Damn it.
Your pick's at ink.
I worked myself.
You went too far. You worked yourself into a shoot.
Oh.
You just worked yourself into a shoot. That's on you.
Yeah, it is on me. I can't. I should ask some questions. Never be sure of yourself. Never.
Next up, NXT Women's Title match: Ember Moon, current champion, versus Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades.
Again?
Yeah, again.
I don't like Shayna Baszler.
That's not a person. You want to try it again?
Shayna Blazer.
One more time.
Baszler.
Hold on. You're looking at my writing. That's what happened. I spelled it wrong.
Confused.
Leave me alone. It's Baszler.
Baszler.
Shayna Baszler? Baszler? Yeah, that's my bad. But it's hard for me to not think of like classic booking in this, where you don't normally let a heel walk out of a major pay-per-view with the title.
Yeah, because this is essentially the WrestleMania of NXT.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think all the takeovers are, though, because they're quarterly.
They're amazing. Yeah, but it's like a big show. It's just before WrestleMania, so you gotta...
But it's hard for me to... Here's the thing. If Shayna Baszler wins, we have to have this match again.
Oh, yeah.
But if Ember Moon loses, if Ember Moon wins, I think Ember Moon's getting called up.
I feel like she's definitely going to be in that
Oh, she definitely
Royal
is.
Rumble.
But here's the thing: I don't know who takes her spot because I don't think Shayna Baszler's ready to lead the women's division. I don't know where the iconic duo have been, but I'd like for them to be a major part of it.
Co-holders of the belt.
Kairi Sane is there. She could really knock it out of the park.
I saw Kairi Sane do her Japanese wrestling. Wow. Those women want to hurt each other.
How much clothes did you have on when you
Hold
were
on.
looking up these videos?
I started with less, but I don't know. It got weird.
Put a suit on, or a latex suit.
There was a suit and a vacuum pump.
Like a vacuum bag? Did you get one of those?
I was in the vacuum bag, yeah.
You do one of those deals?
People enjoy that. I don't know. Don't knock it.
It's easy to slide out once you're done.
It's just
Just sweat. It's so gross. It sounds so gross to me.
okay. You
Just thinking about it.
didn't say sound the first time.
No, because I use vacuum bags at home. Like, I have 5 vacuum bags of just T-shirts.
That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to get rid of my shirts.
No, I'm not getting rid of them. But it's also like when I pull them out in 10 years, they're basically new.
Yeah, I should do that.
And then you have some badass vintage shirts.
That's the best way to get vintage.
This is how you be a hipster. This is what you do.
I don't think it's being hipster.
You vacuum pack your brand new shirts. Or
You're just
slightly worn.
You're prepared.
That's what it is. I'm preparing to be a coal old man.
Hey.
Coal is very subjective.
Okay, as long as you know.
Coal is very subjective.
Back to Shayna
Baszler. Yeah.
Blazer.
You want me to pick first?
Yeah.
I still think Ember Moon wins. A way to work this, I think, and this is me being the booker again. Now, as you know, I book things. It sounds incredible. Never happens. Ember Moon wins. Shayna Baszler legitimately injures her, like kayfabe injures her. She has to relinquish the belt. There's another tournament for it. Ember Moon gets better and moves up.
See, I hate you.
Why?
Because that sounds so plausible.
Yes.
But
I pick Ember Moon to win the match.
I want to pick Ember, but
Oh, don't get me wrong. I 100% could see Shayna winning this match handily and being the superior heel champion.
give me no contest.
What do you think's going to happen?
Kairi Sane's coming out
For what?
for me, and then
Iconic Duo comes and kicks both their asses?
that would be cool.
I'd be all pumped up.
Okay, so that's my new scenario that I just came up with. Iconic Duo comes out.
So you just want no contest.
Yeah.
I wrote these in here so we could just put our initials under the names, and you really fucked me up with the no contest.
Man, you gotta be different, you know?
Final match on the card for the NXT title, Andrade Cien Almas, the guy who you think was Tommaso Ciampa, against Aleister Black.
From now on, reference Ciampa as Ed Plummer. And I know.
Who do you have and why?
Aleister champion? No, Aleister wins. Champion.
Okay. So you're just picking Aleister for the win regardless.
Well, he's gonna be champion.
That's what I mean. Like you think Aleister's going to win?
Oh yeah.
Almost had that amazing 5-star match with Johnny Gargano at the last NXT Takeover.
Yeah, and Aleister had an amazing match with Adam Cole.
Aleister's incredible, but I also
that chair spot I don't ever want to see again.
And for some reason it's always in my mind, and it shouldn't be, about getting called up. I feel like Aleister gets called up before Andrade, even though Andrade could go to the main roster right now and I think be successful. Maybe as a mid-carder, but still he could be very successful. But I think Aleister Black is the superior superstar right now, which makes me think that he's going to be used in NXT a little longer to put people over, as opposed to be the champion. I could see him being the champion. I would like to see it, but I think Andrade continues to be the champion, which makes my Ember Moon pick a little better, because then I don't have 2 heels leaving with the belt. Like Ember can be that happy moment, and then Andrade leaves with the belt for the heel champion. I don't know what else is going to happen. I feel like there will be some surprise reveal somewhere. Somebody's going to show up. Something's going to happen. Because, maybe the NXT tag match is a no contest because War Machine shows up and just kicks everybody's ass.
It's true.
Which would be fucking amazing.
It's true.
But that's our NXT TakeOver New Orleans. By the way, when we do the punishment, are we adding up WrestleMania and NXT picks?
We can.
Or do you want to do
I think
separate?
we should, because if we get other people in, they won't know. So they're just going on luck and not smarts.
You don't know NXT either.
I do.
Me explaining it to you helps you more than anything.
Well, if they don't watch the pod, they don't know.
All right, WrestleMania 34. I don't know what order this is in. I just kind of put it in A order. But I imagine there's probably going to be 2 more matches that are out on the pre-show, maybe. Maybe there's a fuck ton of matches.
Why don't they just start this
14.
at 1 in the afternoon?
14 matches as it sits now. So I don't even know what matches are going to be on the pre-show. I actually could see wasn't the Battle Royal on the pre-show last year? Or almost?
It was.
It was.
Because we missed it.
Yeah, because fucking Mojo won.
Yeah, Mojo won.
So I could see that being bumped to the pre-show again. The issue with the Battle Royal is we know it doesn't really do anything to advance anybody's career. Like, we know that. So it's hard to get pumped up for it. I like a Battle Royal. I do.
Well, I do too. And I don't know. They might pump it up after all that controversy and change the name and all that. So maybe
The women's, I think, will be great. And I think it'll be used for a push.
Oh, wait. There's 2?
The men's is the Andre Memorial Battle Royal. The women's is the women's Battle Royal. WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal.
Okay, I didn't know they were doing the Andre one again.
Yeah. It's going to be a constant. Every year they'll have that. So, here we go. First match, U.S. title Fatal 4-Way. For some reason, I see this being on the pre-show. We have Randy Orton champion. We have Robert Roode. We have the Maharaja himself, Jinder Mahal. And we have Rusev Day, Rusev. Who's your pick and why?
Rusev, because WrestleMania falls on Rusev Day.
I see Rusev getting all the pops. I see Rusev almost putting on a great performance and almost winning this.
And you see Rusev taking the pin.
And I don't know about taking the pin, but he'll definitely be used by the heel to win this. And I think this is Rude's heel turn, where Rude becomes the ultimate heel, which he is better as a heel anyway. So I'm going Bobby Roode to win it, even though it's hard to vote against my heart and my head. Heart says Rusev, head says Maharaja. I don't want fucking Randy to win it.
Randy won't win it. He already got it. He doesn't need it anymore.
Remember when he beat Rollins? When Rollins was Money in the Bank champion? Or who was Mr. Money in the Bank? Beat him clean in the middle of the ring?
Remember when he beat Bray?
You know Bray's defeated at WrestleMania? 0-3. He's never won a match. Won't even have one this year.
He's really not doing well. Oh, man. They got to change his gimmick.
He's coming back as Wogan.
Oh, he found the lake.
Yeah, of reincarnation.
Has he been back yet?
No. Apparently he's been working house shows, but him and Matt Hardy are hugging.
Interesting.
Andre Memorial Battle Royal.
Okay, see, now we don't know who's in this.
Basically take everybody who's not in one of these matches, and they're in it. Revival's in it. Everybody else is in it. Ziggler's probably in it.
What about Mojo for the 2P?
That's what I'm picking.
Really?
Yeah, Mojo's my pick. Just so I can cheer. Just so I can cheer for Mojo.
Give me... Who would win this? You're making me think. You think Bray's going to be in it?
He could be. If it's on the pre-show, though, I don't know why they would reveal his new gimmick on the pre-show. It kind of seems like something they should do. If they put that much dedication or effort and time into the deletion, I don't think they would waste on the pre-show. But then again, it's the Mania pre-show. They might think millions of people are watching it, which they probably are.
What about Matt Hardy?
I'm pretty sure he's in it. What if Jeff returns? He might be in it.
Brother Nero.
We could skip ahead to another match, and I could tell you there's somebody else who got cleared, other than Daniel Bryan.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
we'll skip ahead to the Raw Tag Team title match between The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus, and Braun and a mystery partner. He's been told that he needs to have a partner, or he can't wrestle for the titles. And the rumor that I saw that pisses me off to no end, and I will hate if it happens, the man who just got cleared that is rumored to be his partner is Big Cass.
that's not a good team.
So, but just know
That's
that
not a good team.
Even if he's not his partner, he's cleared, so he could win the.
Okay, then give me Big Cass for that, because that's a
You
shoe-in.
want Big Cass?
Literally a shoe-in, because that's all he does is a boot.
Oh, he's not good. He's not good.
Braun doesn't need it. Braun should come out without a partner.
Yeah, but he was told he's not allowed. 'Cause I did like that.
Braun
I like that
puts
idea.
his foot down.
See, I like that idea, but then I also thought that it illegitimizes tag team wrestling. Because I don't care how good you are as a singles. If you have a tag team who is supposed to be like specialized in tag team wrestling, you can't beat two guys with one guy. You can't do it.
Okay, Alexa Bliss and him.
I'd like to see that. But I do have an opinion on the intergender wrestling once we get to Triple H and Stephanie versus Rousey and Angle.
Okay. So, wait.
So now we're on the women's
Yes.
WrestleMania Battle Royal.
Fuck. I know who I gotta pick.
Who? Kairi Sane.
Becky Lynch.
Man, we pick Becky so often.
Becky never wins.
She might as well be on this show because we pick her so often.
She never wins.
So you're taking the Baxter.
Yeah.
You want Becky Lynch.
I mean, she's not winning.
I'm trying to think if there's a...
I hope Brian's there so he gets upset for no
I'm
reason.
trying to think if there's somebody returning that could win it. I'm trying to think. Becky Lynch was my first thought, too. Here's the thing. Sasha and Bayley aren't in a match at Mania.
I feel like they're gonna start a feud.
They've already had. She attacked her on Raw.
Oh.
Sasha attacked Bayley on Raw. But I could see them taking each other out of this equation. Like, I could see them,
Being their own downfall.
Yeah. And then when I think, it's so hard. You know what? Maybe a throwaway.
Yeah.
But what I want to happen, just so I can cheer for her. Just so I can cheer. Do you know who I'm going to say?
AJ Lee?
Oh, I'd love for her to come back. But no. She's currently on the roster. And would never be expected to win.
Ruby Riott?
I should put down Ruby Riott. I fucking love Ruby Riott.
Tamina. I haven't seen Tamina in forever.
Yeah, she might be injured.
Oh.
I kind of want to put Ruby Riott down now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sway you.
No, I'm putting down Tamina just so I can cheer for her. Just so when she's on the fucking screen, it's like, Tamina! I'd be all pumped up.
I like Tamina.
Next up, we have SmackDown Tag Team Title Match. Triple threat between the Usos, current champions, the New Day, and the Bludgeon Brothers. Triple threat. Who do you got and why? It's going to be an unbelievable match.
I know. They've really been hyping the Bludgeon Brothers as some sort of unstoppable force.
Yeah, but remember how good both Eric Rowan and Luke Harper were in those 3-on-3 matches with the Shield.
Yeah.
Anytime I think about, man, why they pushing these, I think of that, like, no.
Luke Harper was pretty good singles.
Yeah, Rowan has a bit to...
Yeah, I mean, Luke got buried by Orton, I think, pretty much.
Oh, you mean like everybody else?
Yeah. I feel like...
I hope this match doesn't get pushed to the pre-show. You know the Usos have never wrestled a Mania?
Really?
Yeah.
Give me Usos. I think... I can't... As much as I want to see the match, it's going to be great, but we've had Usos versus New Day, I think, for like a year now straight.
It's still going to be great. And then you have the Bludgeon Brothers, and it's another dynamic, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Give me Usos. See what happens.
See, I wanted the same thing, but I can't be picking the same thing as you every time. We haven't picked the same one yet. In WrestleMania, we haven't. But I wanted to pick Usos because I love to see the Usos have that moment where they retain. And they became such natural baby faces. Like, they were supreme heels and have not changed their characters, but have become baby faces because of how they work in the ring. And that's how you become a true baby face. But I think they're going to use this as a platform to make the Bludgeon Brothers just legit. I think Bludgeon Brothers win it. In a very good and hard-fought match.
I agree.
Next up, Raw Tag Team Title Match. The aforementioned Bar versus Braun Mystery Partner. 2 points available for who Braun's Mystery Partner is, as well as the winner.
Okay. Well... Oh, this is Raw, right?
This is Raw.
Okay. Trying to think who's on Raw.
Did you want me to go first?
Sure.
Because I never will cheer for Big Cass, I can't even pick Big Cass for this, because I can't be happy if he comes out. So I'm going to go with what I wanted at first was Elias. So I'm going to pick Elias as his partner, which is just two big bearded dudes.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
And Braun has a major push going, but I think his partner's going to cost him this. I picked the Bar to retain.
Who else is on Raw?
Everybody.
I hate you.
You know who I'd realistically love to see come back and help him? But I haven't heard anything about it. Samoa Joe.
That'd be cool.
Badass would that be. I'll look up the Raw roster for you.
Mojo Rawley.
Is that your real answer?
I don't know.
He wins the fucking Andre Royal, comes out with the trophy.
What a weird match to begin with.
All right, Raw currently is, oh man, Apollo, Big Cass,
Is Jason Jordan back?
Big Show, Bo Dallas, Braun, Bray, Brock, Cesaro, Kurt Hawkins, Curtis Axel, Dash Wilder, Dean Ambrose. I don't know if
He's not cleared yet for surgery.
Elias, Finn Balor, Goldust, Heath Slater. It says he says on Wikipedia that Jason Jordan's still inactive, but anything can happen. Jeff Hardy, Cena, Kane, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Matt Hardy, Miz, R-Truth, shoulder surgery, inactive. Rhino, Roman. Samoa Joe was a foot allergy, injury. It says Scott Dawson, Sheamus,
Foot allergy.
Seth Rollins, Titus O'Neil. But it could be anybody. Like it could be mystery. You know what I mean?
Who'd you say was coming back to fight Lesnar?
Bobby Lashley. I couldn't see him doing this in a million years.
You're right. Give me the Bar wins for sure, but I just had him in my head. Who was I?
Sounds like you didn't.
I did, but then I made a joke and I lost it. Who was it?
Bobby Lashley.
No.
Big Show.
No. Oh, Kane. Give me Kane.
You think Kane and Braun team up?
Yep.
Okay. So you're still trying to get 1 point then, huh?
At least I'm not bro. Kane pins. Oh.
Next up, Raw Women's Title, Alexa Bliss champion versus Nia Jax. I'll go first on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know I went first on the last one.
Yeah, you're fine.
I think this is Nia Jax's moment. Although I don't really like this story arc because it's kind of like a Mean Girls arc. It's good because they're actually really good friends and I'm sure they're having a blast with it. But I think this is Nia Jax's moment to win the belt, and then I hope she has a fucking monster reign. But it's going to be interesting. I could see something wild happening. Somebody come back or no, cancel it all.
Okay.
Cancel everything I said. I'm going for 2 points on this.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going for 2 points.
Okay.
Nia destroys Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss works on her legs and shit to keep her down. Nia destroys her most of the match. It looks like it's over. Carmella comes, cashes in.
Oh, man. Why are you stealing my thing?
Cashes in on Alexa while Nia is incapacitated or something outside of the ring. So the 2 points are...
I hate you.
Carmella cashes in and wins the title against Alexa.
Damn you.
What do you got?
Well, that's what I had. I'm going to put Alexa win because Nia Jax wrestling is just...
So you have Alexa winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to have...
I was going to have Carmella come out, but I was going to have her lose. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I want to do that. Is that for another point? We making it a separate point?
No, it's separate.
Or is it all or nothing?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to hate this. Ooh. Dirty. You're dirty. Okay. No, I'm fine. I'll stick with... No, I'll stick with... Yeah.
Because now, technically, even if Carmella comes out, if Alexa still wins, you still get the point. But if you pick Carmella comes out and Bliss wins, but Carmella doesn't come out, you lose.
Okay, then I'll stick with Bliss. That's the way to do it. That's safe.
Cruiserweight title match. This match, I hope it's on the pre-show because this match is going to be fucking amazing. It's Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. Who do you got and why?
Ali.
Same.
Oh, really?
I hope they give this match time. These two dudes have been killing it in the Cruiserweight tournament, and I think it's going to be incredible. I hope this isn't on the pre-show. I hope they don't put it in an awful spot, like in between the Battle Royal and the IC title match or something, because it's going to be great. But yeah, I'm picking that as well. Speaking of IC title match,
Okay.
Intercontinental title match, The Miz, current champion, versus Finn Balor and Seth, the Kingslayer, Burn It Down Rollins.
It's a tough one, man.
Who you got and why?
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Finn could use it because he could have. Does Miz still have the Miz Taraj?
Yes.
Could have Finn in the Balor Club versus Miz in the Miz Taraj. Probably won't be a great story, but Miz would make it great. So,
Yes, he would.
give me Finn.
You got Finn. All right, Miz is 15, 20 days away from having the longest Intercontinental reign in history.
Okay, he leaves out very important details.
What are the details?
That.
Oh, you mean I leave out the details?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Miz retains. Once he breaks that, somebody else will win it. This match will be fucking phenomenal, though. It'll be amazing. Next up, match that... Are we doing point for match of the night? We'd have to agree on it, though, so that's hard to do.
I don't know, we might.
Or do you want to do... It's even hard to do, like, Meltzer ratings on matches, because it's fucking wild. It's off the wall. It could be anything. We can't do really match of the night. I think this is going to be match of the night, though. SmackDown Women's title match. Asuka versus Charlotte. This might be the match I'm most hyped for out of all the Mania matches. I'm so excited about this match.
I feel if they give it the time it deserves, yes.
Do you have who's what? You have Carmella coming down and cashing on this too? What do you got?
See, there's two sides of the story. Asuka,
The streak.
she's got the streak. Charlotte,
Possibly best women's wrestler in the world.
she could beat the streak. She could be the streak slayer. I don't know.
Sounds like something Seth did online at one point. It wasn't good. Did he get in trouble for that?
Maybe. I don't know. Give me
Streak versus Flair. Because that's what it comes down to. She's a Flair. That's what it comes down to.
It is a Flair. Oh.
When I look back at Charlotte's like history already in the business, it's so reminiscent of me to Ric Flair. She makes everybody she wrestles with look better, and she does unbelievable work. I hated Charlotte NXT. Hated her.
I never saw her in NXT. Give me Charlotte. Fuck it. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care.
Charlotte retains and beats the streak? You think she beats Asuka? Asuka is undefeated, wins the Royal Rumble match, and is going to lose at WrestleMania without the title. Think she walks out of WrestleMania without the title?
I mean, that doesn't sound right. I don't know. What are you picking?
Before I pick, I'm giving you your opportunity.
Because you could have picked the same goddamn
I'm
thing.
giving you your
I hate it.
opportunity to change your answer if you want. That Asuka is undefeated through NXT. She relinquishes the belt. She comes up. She has the streak. She beats everybody on the roster up to Charlotte so far. She wins the Royal Rumble match.
Okay, hear me out. Carmella catches in, makes it a 3 near the end.
Listen, okay, because Carmella's not going to cash in at the beginning of this match.
And near the end, just like Seth did to Roman and Lesnar.
And she wins.
No. Asuka beats her.
Asuka beats Carmella, not Charlotte.
Yes.
So you're going for 2 points on this.
Yes. This is a convoluted game now.
Okay, so you have Carmella defeated by Asuka.
See, this sucks because if she comes out for Alexa and Nia Jax, then I'm fucked.
And I'm picking Charlotte to win.
I hate you. I hate everything about you. Go home.
Charlotte's beating the streak. If there's a time to beat the streak, it's at Mania. You don't want to beat it at a fast lane. You don't want to beat it at a Great Balls of Fire. You don't want it to randomly get beaten at a Raw.
She lost her streak of Great Balls of Fire.
It needs to happen at Mania. I hope they continue a program. Like I hope Asuka losing the streak gets in her head and she becomes like crazy that she needs to beat Charlotte, and they continue wrestling for as long as
It's humanly possible.
I'm trying to think of one of those long ass Corbin and Ziggler.
Corbin 6 still going. Oh, Corbin really fell from grace this year.
Next up, WWE title match: AJ Styles, champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Who do you have and why?
I think the winner of this is all of us watching.
Oh, without a doubt. If they give it time. They need to give at least an hour to Lesnar throwing Reigns around.
I feel like I don't know because isn't the whole angle is AJ doesn't think he's good enough to beat Shinsuke, and Shinsuke's been kind of telling him, you got it, you're good. It's a weird fucking angle.
Well, it started out as Shinsuke telling him every day, "I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania," and then once AJ started getting down on himself, Shinsuke's like, "You're good enough. You're fine."
See, god damn it, I can't. How do you pick?
Do we pick first? You pick last.
You pick first.
Shinsuke Nakamura walked away with the belt.
Yeah.
The two Royal Rumble winners aren't going to lose. They're both not going to lose. Asuka loses. Shinsuke walks out with the title. Shinsuke is the winner.
Give me Shinsuke. I feel like AJ has no problem giving it, and
It's going to be amazing.
They'll shake at the end.
Oh my god, it's going to be amazing.
They'll shake hands.
Next up, Ronda Rousey and Curtis. Nope, not his name. Curtis Angle versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. I would like this, and this is my opinion on the intergender wrestling. I would like this match to be what allows WWE to do intergender wrestling. I know the one thing keeping that from happening is Vince McMahon, because I'm pretty sure he just doesn't believe in it. Even though he let Lita do a moonsault on a guy once, like in '99.
99.
I just feel like it's not out there anymore that this is a real sport. That this is real. And guys could beat them up all the time. It's entertainment. I think you have men and women wrestling each other. It just adds more to entertainment. You can do more with stories. You can do all kind of different things.
Yeah, and a lot of promotions do that.
Oh, many.
Yeah.
And the Indies. Some of the biggest matches is a man versus a woman.
Yeah.
James Ellsworth left WWE, created the intergender title, and defends it all around the world.
Good for him. He just had an elite figure come out.
A what?
An elite figure.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It has his shirt with his face on it.
No
too.
chin.
Yeah, it's awful.
The fact that his finisher is the no chin music is fantastic.
And his arms are like sticks.
So,
yeah, I could use it for a custom.
You guys have the same body type?
Oh, I have a chin.
Yeah, but he might be more muscular.
Well, yeah.
He is a wrestler.
Yeah.
That's not saying anything. Like that's not demeaning you. Like that's just what he does.
Yeah.
So, I hope that it's launched by Rousey and Triple H, because I know Rousey's going to at least judo toss Triple H. By the way, I've seen her do 2 moves on TV. One of them was horrendous. Worst Samoan drop I've ever seen. And the other was like a judo toss, which makes more sense because she's more comfortable with it. But it's going to be interesting to see how she does. I predict her being protected a lot in this match, which needs to happen. Like, they don't need to have her in there going off because it's not. I don't think it's going to work. I hope for the best. I'm a Ronda Rousey fan. I don't like how she came in and it was on. I like what's happening now. Protect her.
I think they really put a lot of eggs in the basket with her not doing a match on TV yet.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. But it's also it's making people pay money. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get it. Get it. I don't know if Kurt Angle could.
Angle can still go.
Yeah, but for a whole match. I mean, he needed a break during that Shield match.
He wasn't expecting to wrestle.
Well, I mean,
it was like a last-minute call thing where they were like, "Hey, you need to go."
And he still stepped up, but I mean, he needed a while.
Yeah,
he went to the back.
And Triple H is a freak. Triple H is without a doubt one of the greatest of all time. And I don't know how Steph's been doing. I haven't seen Steph wrestle a match since she fought Nikki Bella. How long ago?
Yeah.
But I think Rousey Angle win just because you can't bury Rousey off the bat unless it turns into a storyline where they beat her. They just demean her, make her work for them, like be their workhorse, like Samoa Joe was. But I think Rousey Angle will win it.
I don't want to pick the same as you, but I'm going to.
Oh well, this whole page is fucking BS, right? Get it? Because I put our initials there. Next is the unconfirmed but to be confirmed. Let's be honest, match. Cena versus Undertaker. It's gonna happen. He's not gonna show up till Mania. Like it's the fucking most ridiculous. He has worked less and less every year.
Well,
and put on worse and worse matches.
He's coming out of retirement.
I hate it. I hate that it's happening.
It's awful.
I think if he comes back, I said it to you, it should be as American Badass. Say the Undertaker character is retired. The Dead Man is retired. Have one more match. If you want to do it, one more match as American Badass and you can retire him.
Can we get Limp Bizkit as the live music?
Fred Durst is dead.
Oh, is he?
No, he's not.
Oh,
he's not.
Oh shit! Oh boy! Ooh.
I mean, don't quote me because I'm not sure, but I'm 98% sure he's still alive.
Okay.
Who do you got and why? Cena, Taker. It is crazy. It's never happened before.
Well, I mean, what do you get?
Cena's going to carry the match. I think he can do it.
Yeah, because he can actually lift Undertaker up.
But so could Reigns. But
Yeah,
Reigns
but he
isn't a
struggled.
good wrestler.
He struggled.
Reigns is better than we give him credit for, but he's still not great.
No, I have no problem with Reigns. I know. I mean, he struggled
I think
lifting
you mean-
Undertaker up. Like,
you mean-
physically struggled.
The big dog.
The big dog. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's no streak anymore. That's butt kiss. Undertaker's retired. He comes out just to lose to Cena. Cena just gets depressed and gives up for the rest of his life. It's win-win either way, I think. I don't know. Give me CM Punk.
Are you serious?
I don't know who to pick.
I mean, I'm picking Cena. I think Cena wins. There's no reason for Undertaker to win, although...
There's no reason for Undertaker to come back just to lose.
There's no reason for Cena to win. What are they going to do? What's he going to do? Come back Monday and be like, I won. Great, Cena. Great.
What? I don't know. What? I'm just saying, what if it's CM Punk with Paul Bear's ashes?
If you want me to write CM Punk, I'll give you 2 points for it.
He's not coming back. There's no way he's coming back.
No. I hope he gets his fill in his like UFC fight and like he realizes I want to wrestle again. I think there's a better chance of CM Punk popping up at All In than there is at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't know. Give me goddamn
Taker.
Give me Taker.
Taker it is. And the last match on the card, because where are we at? How far are we in? I know you have a hard out.
We're an hour.
And legally I have to say I have a hard on.
Hard on. Apply directly to the forehead.
You have a hard out, I have a hard on. The Universal title match, which is going to main event it, even though I think there's 3 other matches on the card that could main event this thing. But it'll be the 4th year in a row Reigns has main evented it, which is fucking crazy. Universal title match, Roman Reigns, the Big Dog, versus the Beast, the undisputed Universal Champion of the world, Brock Lesnar.
That's pretty good. You're working on that.
Who do you got and why?
Reigns wins hands down. Lesnar got none.
Also, I choose the Big Dog just so I can cheer for him ironically the whole time because it's enjoyable for me. When I watch a Reigns match and I'm cheering for him ironically, I enjoy it because it's the Hulk Hogan thing. It's the Cena thing where no matter what happens, they're going to be fine in 5 minutes. Like he's jumping up and doing everything that he else can do. There's no tiring. And I can enjoy it when I just scream, oh, look at the Big Dog!
Well, I think it's one of the first matches Reigns is in where legitimately I have no desire to see Lesnar ever win again. Ever. So, I gotta pick the Big Dog.
And I actually think it's going to be a good match. If you remember, their first match was really good until Rollins showed up, which made it unfucking believable. My mind blew.
That was a great match.
It was so good.
I watched that with you before I was even watching wrestling.
That's when Suplex City Bitch started.
Yeah. It's amazing. It was a really good match.
So there we have it. There is our picks. We will try to get Grape's picks. We'll try to get Brian's picks. And we'll see what goes from there.
See who's eating the grits!
Somebody's going to eat some grits.
Grits!
What's another, like, Southern or New Orleans thing that we can put in this thing? Like, mix the grits with it.
Creole seasoning.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. I think it's like...
Oh, they eat a lot of shrimp. I don't like shrimp.
We're not going to put shrimp in it. Not shrimp and grits, just grits.
What if we drink shrimp?
Pureed shrimp?
Yeah, like blend shrimp and drink it. I mean, I'm going to puke.
Shells and all.
Mollusks?
No. No. We'll get 2 meaty prawns.
Clams. Live prawn? No, we can't eat live prawn.
Well, they'll be live till we drop them in the blender.
How about we just eat lobster claw?
Yes.
Just munching on a claw the whole time.
We'll have it fleshed out in 2 weeks.
Well, there's our picks. Thank you for watching 45 minutes of us talking about wrestling, which we are not professionals. We're not even professional broadcasters. I try to be. Do you have anything to add? I know you've been hunting toys. Do you want to plug that?
Oh, yeah, I have. Are you alright?
I don't like how the shirt has the speckles on the logo.
Oh, I guess it does.
Over here, look at this.
I kind of like it.
I hate it.
I'm sorry.
I like the speckles themselves. I hate that it fucked up the logo.
They just got lazy. Let's be real.
Is that a knockoff?
I don't know. My wife got it for me, so maybe.
I feel like it might be a knockoff.
Um,
She made that.
Probably. So stop making fun of the craftsmanship.
It's an iron-on.
It's yeah. Check out my channel. I got toy hunt videos and what's new hauls. Flea market season's starting, so that'll be some good things. So look, Brian keeps telling me we're playing more games one of these days, so probably never going to happen. But keep your eye out.
I like doing that, but I'm never invited to play anymore because I dominate everything.
We're gonna do Not So Try Hard's Fatal 4-Way for the championship.
Whoa! What happened?
Whoa!
When did I sign this contract?
You told me you were up for a...
I said I am up for a singles match for the title. You three have to be in a triple threat to figure out who's facing me.
Well, no, that's not fair, because last time Grapes won, and he threw it away. He threw it away.
I gave Brian a title shot, too.
Well, that...
I'll tell you, I'll give you a title shot.
Me?
They both had title shots already. I'll award you one.
Do we have to do the...
like the Omega... No, I'm going to walk out of the room and you're going to continue talking about it, and then I'm going to come and attack you.
Oh, no. It's going to hurt. So check that out. It should be happening one of these days. Probably not tonight. I'm getting very hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking of this fucking match. I'm excited because I know exactly what match we're doing, and I know what system and game we're playing.
I'm excited because it's going to be WrestleMania Arcade.
Or do we have to... Or did we decide that the actual Not So Tryhard's title matches need to be on the newest game? We never decided that?
No, it's your choice.
Okay.
It's Holder's choice. It's No Mercy. You're going to embarrass me in No Mercy again.
I fucking hate No Mercy. If I was choosing No Mercy or WCW NWO, it would be WCW NWO at first.
WCW World Tour.
That's what I'm talking about. WCW NWO. That's not what we're playing. But I have an idea. Sorry.
Okay, anyway.
I'll give you a hint. The type of match we're doing was given 5 stars at one point. As a WWE match, it was given 5 stars. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
So I have to find the game that has this, or we're going to have to come up with it. We're going to have to figure out a way to do it.
Figure it out.
Okay, are you done?
Yes.
All right. I wanted to start dumping on myself because I thought it'd be funny, but I didn't want to be wet. I didn't have enough balls for that bit. Balls for the bit. I think that's the name of the episode.
Balls for the bit.
It's definitely a better answer than better one somewhere. But thank you for watching. If you are a new subscriber, which is I was strange that it happened. I got message that it happened. I don't know how, why. That was my first question: was why? Because it's not like we've changed anything we've done. We may have gotten worse.
I think we got better.
Less structured.
Definitely less structured. We lost structure. We came out on tag, though.
But thank you for watching. Hopefully, next episode, one of us will be eating grits with shrimp or something fucking weird. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll be drinking some fucking Kahlua. That has nothing to do with Louisiana. But tell somebody about us. Share us. Like, subscribe. I guess. Thank you for watching. Oh, Jesus. On behalf of all thumbs, I'm Brand.
I'm the all thumb.
Reminding you to ask yourself, what would Rick Jones do?